What's going on, guys? Dutch Trades here with another video. Today is August 9th, 2021. Time on the clock currently right now is about 3:45, just because I want to see how after hours was going to do for CLOV for a little bit. Since we had such a hot day of increasing by 10%, it seems like a lot of people are working off this bullish sentiment about earnings coming out on Wednesday. So I feel like a lot of people are pushing this price up because I feel like they're going to kill earnings calls here. So guys, let's get right into it. Just want to say real quick, thank you for all your support. Thank you for all the subscriptions I've been getting, the likes. We're trying to make that sub train up to 2,000 subscriptions, probably by the end of the week or by next week. Even though it's about like 200, like 150 I need. But make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this video, or you can hit it right now. It's free, it's easy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. But let's get right into it here. If you have not joined this subreddit, it is just simply called r/CLOV. You can find some great communities here. We have finally hit that 40,000 member mark for CLOV here, and about 1.6 thousand online currently. If you're just interested in just talking with a non-really toxic community, I know there's going to be some bad apples in the bunch here, but for the majority of the part, you can find some really great, intelligent people on here that have some great posts covering a lot of inside information that people sometimes just don't really know, and they make it super simple for us beginner and retail investors just to simply understand, to put it in the most simple terms, guys. Make sure to join this subreddit, but let's get right into it. First things first, I want to get into talking about what is coming up. You guys know Wednesday, August 11th is the Clover Health earnings call for their quarter 2 earnings. Now, if you are interested in hearing their earnings call live, they are going to be doing it Wednesday, obviously right here at after as soon as market closes, right around, it says Eastern time, so about 4 p.m. to an hour after market closes. You can go on here, you can dial in to listen to it. You can also just go on the webcast there to hear them all announce it. So make sure to go here. I will put the link down in the description below for you guys to click on. But if not, if I forget, sometimes I do, you can just go to Clover Investments, and then you can go down to News and Events, Investor Events and Presentations, and this will pop up right here for you guys. But let's go into the price action, what everyone wants to see here. Now, guys, you did end up seeing what I was talking about the previous days when I was looking about the long term here, is that we were in this falling wedge here, and it looked like the reversal was coming to play as we started to find like ground a little base right here, stopped it like continuous downward movement here, and working off the past 3 days being green. So this is what I have it right here. I figured today we would finish right for like 883, 84 ish, what I was expecting us. But I said, do not be surprised if we go and tap 793. But as you see here, clearly we did not even tap that, finishing right now at 8.81, up 9% for the day. But let's go into the price action from the day. Here we are. All right, let's get right into the price action from today here. Let's see it here. Obviously, you guys know that we ended up opening the day at, let's see, 8.81, so around 8.06 here. 8.07 is what we opened the day at here. We had a nice push right from the beginning up to that 834 mark. Went down to go test that previous support, kind of what we opened up at around that's like 8.08, 8.10 mark here. It looks like it did end up bouncing off this 8.11 right here. Then we had a nice congenital progression upwards again. Figured from previous days we have seen this right here be like the bread and butter. If we see this right here go down into a bear trap, we'll see the reversal later in the day to make that push for the green here. But we saw a little something different here. We did not see end up a reversal play. We just saw us take advantage, the bulls take advantage of this midday push here, pushed it all the way up, tapping up to 8.77. And from this, it's real clear and obvious the RSI was completely overextended, completely overbought here. So we saw it get rejected up to that top here, bounced off 853, kind of just working its way upward, kind of sideways trading, but more in the upwards faction here until it kind of came down to a close here, and we made the push for that weekly high and that day high of that 8.83 here. 8.83 down to here. Once again, bounced off 853 again for like a little double bottom here, which is extremely bullish. Kind of like a little George W here, but that didn't really have any factor, and it's not really a perfect executed one here. Then just kind of sideways trading around 8.61 up to about 8.75 here. And then finally, right at the end of the day here, right about with 20 minutes left here, we made that push up to 8.8 again, and then ended up closing the day at 8.81. You could see here, you guys aren't blind. increased by 74 cents for the day, increased by 9.17% for the day. Now let's go into the Ortex numbers. Alrighty, let's get right into these Ortex numbers here. Short interest change minus 2.69% for the day. Return shares at 2.43 million. Borrowed shares at 1.31 million. Borrowed change at minus 1.12 million. Current assurances that free flow is 21.64%. Cost to borrow is pretty much the same, just kind of just right in the middle of like that 1 to 2% there. Maximum paid 2.34% because that's nothing to jump out of your chair for. But it is still, I would say it's about average what every stock runs here. As you can see, the utilization rate, this is something I want to point out here. We saw it massively increase from last Friday when we ended up seeing that closing was around like the low 80s here. And now we're seeing today end the day at 97.84 as reported by Ortex. So we're seeing the utilization rate get back up to that point where we saw that massive increase when the utilization rate was just pretty much coiled right around that 97 and plus mark. We were under utilization rate for quite a while, so we did see a nice spring off of that when that happened. It's usually an extremely bullish sign and a great sign for stocks that are potential short squeeze stocks. When we see this utilization rate high, it means a lot when it comes to all that here. Short shares availability at 2.3 million. I would expect that due to the cost to borrow being low, just simple supply and demand. Short borrow fee rate, 0.72%. Until this number goes down like sub 1 million, we're going to see this number stay right around this like 0.7 mark to like 1 or 2% here. But guys, for tomorrow here, I'm really looking forward to see how this bullish sentiment carries off of leading into earnings. I don't know if it's going to be a typical thing in the market where we do buy the rumor, sell the news. But we're going to see how it is. I still believe that's going to be extremely bullish. I believe they push it up for a specific reason because they believe that it's going to just absolutely kill the earnings. And people are going to be really eye-opening. And maybe we see some short positions closing after seeing how financially strong they are. That is what I am believing is going to happen. We're going to see some shorts pull out from that, but that is just my opinion. Like I said, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. These are just my simple thoughts and opinions on all of this, but I feel like we can end up making that push into those mid-9s tomorrow. If we look at carrying off of this, if we look at this, the 4-hour chart here, we can honestly see it. I mean, I ended up like adjusting this of not making it super steep like this. But, I mean, if I put it like this here, I mean, I know I had it super steep before, but I feel like that was wrong. Maybe doubt myself here. But if we end up seeing like this, we could make this push up to 9.3s, 9.5s here. But look for 9.35, this 9.99 mark, pushing up to those 10s. But I believe the reversal is here. Like I stated previously in my video, guys, I'm excited to see tomorrow's price action. I'm excited to see you guys again. That will conclude my video, but also make sure to go to my community tab on my page and vote for the ticker you want to see me do a complete overview of fundamentally on and just the price action, but more importantly, like looking into it, like, do I want to invest in this? But I just want to do something engaging with you guys while we cover CLOV. Let's just do something on the side as well. So go ahead and make sure to go in that community tab and go vote for the ticker you want to see me do a video on and just see my overview on all of it as well. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to head out here. I'm going to go edit this video, but make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Join that subreddit, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.